Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here with a little midday money on a Monday. And honestly, we got a light little ticket here. One hockey game, a little bit of a NBA card. But yesterday we did cash with Tennessee here. The Richmond 10-1 gets there. 216 and 174 with college basketball. NBA, a winner there, 58 and 75. Hockey, I think we had a winner there also. I don't know, 44 and 38. Good day of free picks there. But it's all about tournament time, as I'm putting. There was no play today for college basketball, so I'm putting little X's through so I know to write down tomorrow. And today we have the Nuggets, Philly over 222. Why not? It's a playoff type, championship preview, MVPs going at it kind of game. So we'll go over there. I think we see a bunch of points. Hockey, there's one game. I thought about doing Ottawa puck line. And I'm like, you know what? Arizona's won 4 or 5. Doing a quick glancing at the numbers. How about an over if you want to bet it? I know we got a lot of people who just want to bet because it's Monday and you woke up today. I'm like, what am I going to do today? Am I going to breathe today? Am I going to eat or am I going to bet? Oh, I'm going to bet on some random hockey game because there's one today. All right. Hey, listen. I got like 20 college basketball games for the first Thursday, Friday. So I know it's all about getting the action down. I totally understand. If you missed me and Craig last night, all right, you missed me and Craig. But then me and Earl rolled out a nice little show. We hit a bunch of games again. Plenty of free picks given all over the place. And obviously it's tournament week. And underneath, if you see the scroll for the max wagers, after me, Allie. Allie's going to hit a bracket. After Allie, we're going to roll into Just Parlays for Chris King. Chris is going to grab a bracket. Back to the window, Scott and Scott. They're going to talk about a bracket. Game time, Earls and Lenny. They're going to hit a bracket and probably just do a whole, they're closing out. They'll hit everything.
Yeah. We'll go over the entire thing. Today's going to be all March Madness. We'll go over the quick NBA stuff, Tom Brady, whatever, and a couple of trades in MLB, but it's all March Madness.
Yeah, and then probably I don't know about next week. It's maybe, who knows? We got to see. I got to do a future show. And again, I'll be on the move, be flying up to my folks' house, getting them ready for a move. But maybe we'll do a little future show, whether that week or the week before. The good thing is, I guess they knew I would be out of town and in transition, driving around the country. So they pushed back the season for baseball, which is good. So I don't have to have a future show. They don't start till the 7th, which is wonderful. So we get a bunch of futures in. They know I'll be in town. I could hit all the casinos and sports books and the apps to see what we got going on. So definitely have some good futures. And I'll recap our good futures from last year because I got to say, hey, I did a good job. But anyway, here we go. Look at this. You've probably seen this before. And Allie's show, I stole it from her banner. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Yay. Promo code if you need premium stuff. I got a little bit more juicier description down below. So I'm trying to be a pro. I'm trying to, shave every other day, keep the head shiny. The potato head's got to look good for Glory out there. It's called me Mr. Potato Head. And again, the promos, if you want me, somebody else, I have been a little hot. College hoops, 29. So last 7, I think 29 and 19, 158 and 126. Good little run here. But this is when, I don't know. I don't like to come and brag because, I could lose this and that. But last year, 55%, I think we're 120 and 98 or something along those lines. 54, 55% for March Madness. And we're already starting out pretty good now. So I'm excited about that. And as I said, I got a bunch of games already posted. There will be more added because I didn't even hit the NIT yet. We love the NIT. And we got Saturday CBI or CIT or whatever it's going to be called. Ronald. Good morning, Ronald. Dave, how are you today? How about Tennessee getting job done? Yep. Tennessee's a good team. And we talked about them last night. Like, how are they? I saw somebody post a Lenardi nonsense about, these guys were locked into a 3 seed before the finals. Really? So apparently the Sunday games don't count. I guess the Saturday games don't count because they had Tennessee behind Kentucky and Auburn, who Tennessee just happened to go 3-1 against those two teams, but somehow they're behind them, and they beat the number 1 seed in their bracket. We talked about that. Like, what the heck? Baylor. Do they know, is Baylor 100%? Okay, Baylor's ready to roll 100%. Good. They're a 1 seed. And they're the weakest 1 seed. They have a cakewalk then. I mean, because they're a great team if they're 100% ready to go. But come on, Tennessee. Tennessee's a good squad. And we have hold on, where is it? A&M will be facing Alcorn in the NIT. Again, I didn't get these lines. I should have grabbed them. Told you. I'll tell you where I'm leaning now. We'll talk some NIT. I'll tell you where I'm leaning in a bunch of these games where I'll be betting. So, but Warriors -12 versus the Wizards. I mean, is Clay's? Who's out? Everybody back for them? What's going on with them? Wiseman, Green. I don't. I'm not laying 12. So, Rob, good morning. Good morning, Richie P. Hitting the like button. Raptors. The Raptors. Who are these guys?
Yes, because they're fading because we fade the Lakers. It's a full-time job. Grab your time cards, stamp in, and just fade the Lakers.
Yeah. So I guess they're playing Lakers. I had to look to see who they're playing. I'm not going to argue that. Clippers +6. They got to be on the road somewhere, right? Where they at? Cleveland. They're playing well, the Clippers. I could see that. Again, I'm not loving NBA today. I was thinking about taking Denver. The line's gone from 5 down to 1.5. So, but just give me the over here in that battle of superstars. Not really pushing too much today. Really looking into March Madness. Only thing caught my eyes over Hornets OKC. You could roll out that over. I'd be looking OKC there. Thunder, they're going to lose, but they kind of battle a little bit because you got a bunch of young guys looking to make names for themselves. So the over, I think, would be good there because they can't play D. And if they're going to try to pad the stats and get paid, over is the way to go. You are a pro in the man. So thank you, Tate. I try. I do my best here. I'll take a shot with the Yotes over 6 goals. Last time they go out for 13. Exactly. Even Coyotes, as bad as they were, remember how terrible they were to start? And I was like, whoosh. I think we took them against Colorado, getting like $4. They won 4 or 5, and they're putting the old biscuit in the basket or light in the net, whatever, between the pipes, whatever kind of scenario you want to throw out here about scoring. Chicks dig the long ball. I don't know. They've been scoring goals. And Senators themselves, they give up some, they score some, 6. Why not? I mean, if you're really looking to bet some cold cash on a Monday with one game, I would say over there. And then, again, I'll look for a payday. It's either the Oats or Senators puck line. But Adam, good morning to you. Big X, what do you say, Jersey guy? Fade Lakers, yeah. Dog day in the NBA, Tony George. Dogging them up today. I mean, you look at these lines, Tone. I mean, you're like me. You see +14s, +10s, +12.5s. I mean, those just kind of scream to me. But I am not a March NBA better, especially when I'm hitting college hoops at a nice clip. I'm not running to bet the NBA. Like, you're really running out here to bet the Lakers as a home. I'm not betting the Lakers as a fave or a dog. I mean, Kings, though, I could get behind a little Sacramento +3.5. That line's come down. Definitely dogs. Tony, you take a dog. 3 things could happen in a game. 2 of the 3 happen when you got a dog. They cover or they win outright. I always feel, and Tony, you've been in a long time yourself. Like you come in, you say, person asks you like something, you say, you kind of like a dog. Dog loses, nobody says nothing. The wins are like, oh my God, that guy had the dog. He's smart. Look at that, they won outright. Like really, we could take Memphis 10 on the road. I'm not looking to take 10 on the road with anybody. I don't care how bad the Thunder are. Thoughts on Brady coming back? Man, we knew that was coming. My son was like last night. He's like, "You said Brady was not going to retire." No, I didn't. I don't know if he's going to go back to Tampa. I thought for sure he's going to San Fran. That's what I thought he was going to go to. He's definitely got to stay in the NFC. Like, where is he going? Definitely not going to the AFC. It's Tampa or Frisco for me, I think. Tampa or Frisco. Someone knew something because you hear about that guy unloading on Tampa futures on a Thursday night. So that's somebody in the know. I mean, I saw somebody was like, oh, Brady knew he was trying to get gotten good odds. Like, yeah, like his wife is like a billionaire and he's made X amount of money in his career. But yeah, he needs to get in a future on himself. Like, come on, people are freaking insane. Iona 7.5 versus Gators. That is the line. I'll take Iona 7.5. Because you damn well know that Patino's not going to have this team, like, not pumped up. Okay, they lost. He's looking to win here. And the Gators are a middling SEC team. So, yeah, Gators up. Gators up. Let's just start. Where is the Florida? We'll start over there in the top left bracket here, the NIT. Dayton, Toledo. Interesting matchup here with Battle of Ohio. You kind of as much as I like the NIT, it's a lot of teams like you want to bet on, and then all of a sudden they're playing each other. It's like the NCAAs when I see like your I guess your 5-12s, your 4-12 kind of games, start teams going head to head, like teams you want to bet on, like the smaller kind of colleges, whatever. Let's start like Tuesday NIT real fast. We'll run down to Tuesday NIT here. I'll do it live with you on the show, so I'm going to bounce out of the chat to see the lines here. Vandy 4 over Belmont. I kind of like Belmont there. I'll take a shot with the Racers. They'll be pumped up to play. Princeton VCU. Wow, a 6. I see some 6s up to 7 with VCU. I still like VCU to get the best of Princeton there. Missouri State. Give me the 6.5 of Missouri State over Oklahoma. I'm a Tiger there. We'll take 6.5. North Texas, Texas State. Really no opinion on that game here. North Texas 9. I mean, I'll look to the dog there just because it's an in-state battle. Cleveland State, Xavier. I'm taking 12.5, and I'm not looking back at Cleveland State. Xavier, Xavier should have made it. I think what did they lose? 7 of 8? I mean, 10 of 12? This team's not playing good down the stretch. I'll take a bunch of points with Cleveland State out of the horizon. Oregon State line. I saw this was 4. Now it's up to 5. I'll still like Utah State over Oregon. I think Oregon, all right, I like the coach, but you know what? This team, to me, are they going to be pumped? Like, you're a Pac-12 team. You're Oregon. You're going to Utah State. I don't know if they're motivated. I mean, maybe hey, this is embarrassing, but honestly, this team underachieved all year. So I'm looking at them to come out and be excited. I know Utah State's going to be excited. We get Oregon at home because, they'll be like, these guys wouldn't come here if we paid them to come here. So we're going to come here and we're going to beat you. So give me some Utah State there. A&M 20.5 over Alcorn. I'm going to take Alcorn just on principle. I mean, A&M had a nice run. Definitely not buying 20.5 points. Indiana. Where is this matchup here? Oh, I'm like Indiana, Wyoming, and that's a playing game. That's a 4. Clara, Washington State is sitting at a 3 with Washington State. I'm going to take some Clara there. Believe it or not, they'll be obviously see my kind of like a dogs here. And the Bonnies +4 versus Colorado. So I'll definitely be taking St. Bonaventure, the St. Bonaventure Hotel. Dayton, Toledo is Toledo -1. Interesting line there. As the top seed Dayton Flyers an underdog to Toledo. Wow. I was thinking I'm going to take Toledo. I didn't know they'd be favored. Wake Forest 7.5 over Towson. I will lean to the Tigers there. I see a random 8 out there too, so maybe I'll grab an 8. Virginia 1.5 over Mississippi State. I'm not loving any. That's a game I'll just avoid. Maybe an under. Who's going to win that? That game could be 14-6 or something. I'm not getting involved in terrible Virginia, Mississippi State. The SMU and Nichols 15.5. This is a tough. I want to take Nichols, but I don't know. Something tells me the SMU is gonna run around, take care of business. So the Gators minus the 7. I will definitely be looking towards the Gales of Iona. Long Beach and BYU 11.5. I will probably take 11.5 with Long Beach there. So, and then St. Louis taking things against Northern Iowa. Again, this is both of these teams are kind of like, I think I'm going to lean towards Northern Iowa though, plus the 4. So that's it. I just gave you my entire rundown of NIT stuff. So if you wrote it down, great. If not, you're going to have to buy the picks tomorrow. Hit the like button. Tooch, how are you today? Tooch, I heard we got a little baseball show coming up in April. I'll take the Yotes all day today. Been playing pretty good. Yes, they have. Sean Austin. Corpus Christi gets the win. Thoughts? You know what? I don't know. Part of me kind of likes Texas Southern there. They did play last year in this game, I think, if memory serves me right. Tune in TV. Good morning. Miami money line versus USC. Yeah, I'm not buying USC. I'm not a USC team. Didn't bet the Miami game. Why would I be shocked if Miami ends up in the Sweet 16? Then again, I won't be shocked if USC ends up in the Sweet 16. I'm just staying away from this game. No interest at all. Chattanooga, the Mocs are one of our squads. Absolutely. Player prop. Boop, 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 boop. Okoro over half a 3-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns over 1.5 3-pointers, plus 350. I'll take your word for it. Tune in. I'm not looking for NBA in March. Tony C in a place to be. Indiana looks good right now. That, let me pull up the Indiana line. Was that 1.5? I gotta find it. I can't even. You know what? There's so. Where's. Oh, brother. Where's Indiana?
Indiana is a
Tuesday or Wednesday? What day is it?
4-point favorite, total of 132.5. It's 665, 666.
Yeah, because I have them busted out for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the printouts. So I'm like, I gotta find. I don't know what days are which days.
No, I'm working on my NIT stuff right now, so we'll see with that.
Yeah, Indiana, YO. I think people are going to jump on Indiana and the points there. I'm just not a Big Ten lover, and we like the Cowboys, but Indiana has played well. They're playing pretty good ball. I still like Northern Illinois. Yes, Notre Dame, Rutgers. I want to take Rutgers, but something tells me Notre Dame wins. I mean, Rutgers. I mean, my heart says Rutgers. I'm not betting it. I can't trust Xavier Johnson for Indiana. Man, I mean, it's tough trusting the coach. You've seen how they played. I mean, they had a nice little run. Is the run done? You can see. Wyoming doesn't mind playing some tough, ugly ball. They don't mind getting down and dirty. As the Mountain West teams, they play gritty. Only one hockey, no college hoops today. That's it. Sean, you know why? Because they know we need a little refresh. We got a lot of action. I mean, we got a bunch of NIT tomorrow, NCAAs, NITs on Wednesday, loaded up games Thursday, Friday. You played well late, was track record, a turnover. Yeah, no, I mean, again, they go on a nice run. Are you buying a run? They're a dog here. Do you think the Big Ten's better than Mountain West? You got a Big Ten team getting 3 on the neutral in their own backyard. Games in Dayton. Indiana's getting 3 from Wyoming. Providence 2, South Dak State. I think South Dak State will be everyone's favorite underdog because, just like Oral, we love the Summit. T-Wolves win and cover the number against the Spurs. How the Spurs, the Spurs we talked about the other day were like, it's a good fade spot after Pop hit his records. And what did they do? They came out and promptly lost to the Pacers. I'll take, you know what? Yeah, I'll lean the Wolves with you just because I think, San Antonio knows it's really, I don't know. I guess they're locked into, or not locked in, but they're at the bottom there. They got nowhere to go. And Minnie's just playing pretty good. It's 3.5. Again, I'm not betting it, Jennifer, but I'll lean with you there. I'll take, if you're asking me, I would lean Minnesota over the Spurs for sure. Again, so I'm going to throw it out there again every once in a while. I got to mention the new network. Give it a follow. We have, as I mentioned, Allie's after me, and then we have Just Parley's with Chris King, and then Scott and Scott 3 to 4. Game time with the Earls and Detroit Lenny. And if you missed me and Craig and me and Tim last night, well, it's all going to be college basketball today. Everybody's going to be hitting college basketball today. That is what is on the agenda. So there's that. Like today, free pick for me. We just got the Nuggets over. It's a light day. I mean, we covered so much last night for hours on end, and that's what you're gonna get all day. You're gonna be talked out of your ear from us and other people. That's all people are gonna be talking about. All people are gonna be talking about is the NCAAs and the NIT, and we've got some baseball talk. And let's hope. So Josh Donaldson gets traded. Tim, what do you think? I mean, like
Garbage.
As a Yankee fan, it's like, do we need another DH, first baseman, third baseman combo who strikes out?
Garbage pickup. I gotta say, and yes, I'm a Mets fan, so I'm gonna kick the back end of the Yankees as much as I can. That is a garbage pickup. Yes, now you have an entire lineup essentially of DHs that strike out way too often, and no, that was not a good pickup.
And I listen, I don't want to pay Sanchez. The guy, okay, he had his first part of his career great. He was hitting 280. Then he's hitting 200. He strikes out. His catching ability, the pitchers don't even like throwing to him. So that's fine. Because where are you going to move him? You're going to make him the first baseman? You're going to make him the full-time DH? As much as I'll crush Stanton because the guy can't stay healthy. But if he's going to give us 140, 145, I'll take it because he's still going to hit 35 homers. Pencil that guy in the DH for me, fine. But Come on, you got Gallo. At least he's solid. At least Gallo's going to play 155 games.
Not to mention the Yankees just lost Gio Urshela and Gary Sanchez, I believe.
Yeah.
So they're losing. I feel like Urshela was a good piece for him. And Gary Sanchez, I know he had a bad year last year, but he's still one of the best catchers in baseball at the moment in terms of hitting wise.
So but they need. They
need more defense.
How many times you get like Chapman with a wild pitch? A wild pitch. The catcher should have caught it. The ball's a little outside. Catch the ball. Catch the high fastball coming in, Gary. You're a catcher. Catch the ball.
No, I just think that was a really bad move for the Yankees, but it's exactly the move we expect to see from the Yankees, so I'm not surprised.
25. How old's Josh Donaldson? 37?
Let's go look him up.
When's the last time he's been good?
Josh Donaldson, it depends on what you say good is. Josh Donaldson is
150 games.
85, so quick math, he's 36.
36. All right. When's the last time he played 155 games? I know we had COVID, and when's the last time he had a decent season, full season?
Let's look up his stats.
Because I don't need a $25 million rental half-year player, guy who's going to play, or a guy we're going to sub in and out of third base.
No, he's not a good player. He's past his prime. Let's see, what did he do last year? Last year, for Minnesota, he played in 135 games, and he got 26 homers and 72 RBIs.
That's not terrible, I guess.
Yeah, but he's hitting a bunch of solo shots. That's exactly what every other Yankee does. And you're not going to win a game in a shootout thing with solo shot, solo shot, solo shot. You got to get base running. You got to score. You got to get more than just solo shots. And that's exactly what Josh Donaldson's going to bring to this Yankees team. And that's not going to work. Yankees are going to be. They're going to finish third place in the division behind Tampa Bay and Toronto. Maybe even fourth behind
the Red Sox. I can see the Red Sox.
Now, the only thing I can't say is that the Yankees would finish dead last behind Baltimore because that's unrealistic. But I think the Yankees are a 4 spot in that division. I don't think they make it out of the playoffs. A lot of people are going to.
I don't think they make the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they. Well, no, they finished 4th in the division. No, they're not making playoffs. But actually, no. Technically, if they finished 4th, and the American League East is that good, they could technically still get into that I think 7 spot now. I think there's 7 different playoff teams or whatever for that. There's the 3 division winners. No, there's 6. There's 6.
It's supposed to be 12. What's 12 teams or 14?
12 team playoffs. So 6. Sorry. So no, they are not. They if they finish 4th, they would not be in it. But no, horrible move by the Yankees, in my opinion. But I'm a Mets fan, so take that with a grain of salt.
No pitching. Haven't addressed any pitching.
Nope.
That's the problem. You have 0 pitching.
They're going to hit, but the Yankees, ready? Anybody who's betting it, they're going to be an over team this year. They're going to be an over team. They're going to score, and they're going to allow a lot. You're going to see Yankee games go 8-5 a lot throughout the entire year, and they're going to be a lot of scoring.
You say over.
A really good offense, but
I say they'll be an under team. Under wins for the year, that's for sure.
Under wins, yes, but over in terms of totals each day.
I agree with you.
No, because they can't pitch. They can't pitch worth a crap. So, no. Bad move from the Yankees. I will only be happy if the in terms of Yankee-wise, if they go out and get a pitcher. In terms of a baseball person, watching them for betting on them, get a pitcher. I don't care who, get a pitcher.
They're saying what, Manaea and Chapman or Olsen from the A's? Is that the rumor mill?
You know what? Yankees are rumored around 400 different players right now, so I have no clue.
I need some Freddie Freeman.
Oh, God,
it's a Freddie Freeman action.
Yeah, well, it's kind of as a Mets fan, it kind of sucks because Freddie Freeman's either going one of 2 places, Yankees or Dodgers. And it's no.
Well, if it comes to Yankees, you only see him for interleague, which isn't terrible. The good thing, then he'll be out of the Braves lineup, which helps you, and out of the Dodgers, which kind of helps you.
Yeah, I guess I'd rather have him go to the Yankees, who won't make the playoffs, rather than the Dodgers, who have a legit chance at winning the World Series.
And listen, I'm a Yankee fan. I'm a fair. I'm not one of those guys who go out and sign everybody. Freddie Freeman is an ideal fit for this lineup the way it is. He's an ideal. You need a lefty bat, right? He's going to come in, bounce the lineup. It's just a good fit. It's a good fit all around. You move what's his name, Matteau back to second. You put Gleber at short or whatever you want to do. Maybe you want to flip it.
That's fine.
You gotta get Gleber in the right frame of mind. He's been tossed around. They did the same thing with what's his name? Who's that young pitcher I have against Joba Chamberlain? Remember that? He was like,
I love Jabba Chamberlain.
That guy, he was awesome out of the pen. And they're like, well, let's make him a starter, but we'll only use him for 3 innings. And he totally ruined that guy's life.
Yeah, no.
Like, never the same. They're doing this with this kid already. He's a shortstop. He's a second baseman. You can't bounce these guys around. Like, let them play. Like,
I mean, at the end of the
I
day,
know they're
he's a
pros,
utility
but
player that works. But
they still read the paper. They still, everything's Twitter. And so, like, they still get all this. The guy, you can't mess up these young guys. No other team messes up young players like the Yankees. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And if the Yankees want to see what they have to do in order for pitching, go look at their cross-time rivals in the Mets, see what they've done. Mets just got Chris Bassett.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Great. Imagine that rotation this year with Scherzer and DeGrom and Bassett as your top 3.
Listen, you don't have to sell me on Bassett. We've had him last year.
Mets and unders. Mets and unders this year.
He's a great pickup. Pickup. Yeah, definitely. I want to say unders, but I'm hoping like the lineup actually hits with Lindor and.
We'll have to see with that. They picked up a couple of names over the off. I have to look up exactly what because I love Cohen. I love Steve Cohen. He's not afraid to open up his wallet and spend money. You're not like the coupons that recently were part of the Mets ownership. It's Steve Cohen, and he's spending money. That's fantastic to see as a Mets fan.
I don't know why you want him this. Against guys like anything, bottom line guys are like, well, we got to show this and this. They don't want to be any risk averse.
Coupons were business people. Steve Cohen's a Mets fan. He wants to see the Mets win, and that is fantastic.
Yeah, well, listen,
but that's just
you put a product on the field, fans are going to come, they're going to spend money, and you're going to get revenue.
Exactly.
It's not that hard. It's one thing you want as a business person, you can't just go from I'm going to open a business and then overstep to like let's expand our business and go right here. No, you got to build your brand. You got to get people to come and make it worthwhile and step that up. It's one thing. They got a brand. Build it back up. Get the money. You haven't spent in a while. You just got this new revenue should come in. You just signed a contract. Everybody should be making money all around. Maybe it's not the billions they want. That's a little less billions, but they'll be fine.
Oh yeah, what they've done is really good to start, and can't wait to see this season in general. It's going to be a really fun season. I'm excited for it.
We'll get back to the comments.
All right, see you.
Jojo, what do you say? Higgs, thanks for Cisco. Give me that thumbs up. Coyotes, kind of like the Coyotes say, yes, Ricketts. He was good for Rays 2019. That was 3 years ago, Rob. Both players missed a lot of games last 2 seasons. Yeah, exactly. But he's not getting any younger, Ricketts. Based on my math, Nuggets will go over my thoughts. Portland plus 14, taking the Clippers plus 6, OKC 10. I'm not going to argue any kind of taking big dogs. So Bulls on the road and the Bucks over the Jazz. I'm a Jazz guy at heart, Omar. Yes, I cashed a 7-teamer. Excellent. Well, Thunder we like. Pacers. Yeah, nice one. Pelicans. I said Pelicans in the chat. We talked about the Magic in the chat. Knicks getting it done. Was that Knicks Nets went up to 12? Was that the Nets? I don't remember. Mavs Pistons. Excellent. Pistons, another one of our little teams in the chat. I want Freddie back, but he's way too much. Exactly. Are you going to pay him? And listen, they break the bank for Acuna's coming off an injury. Hopefully he's the same guy, right? We see guys leave. Let's be honest. Guys go to 31, 32 year. They look for a big payday. Home team doesn't want to pay. They move on. But you also usually don't have a home team coming off a World Series with young players all over the place, a talented group. They offer them 4 years and 20, 4 years, 100 million. I know he probably wants a 6, right? The players, and who wouldn't? You're a player in any sport. You want the longest term. Well, baseball's guaranteed all over the place. It's not like football where they cut you. You want the money guaranteed long term. So it's easy for us to say, I'll give him 4 years, 120 million, like 30 million a year. Why wouldn't you take 4 years, right? It's 30 million. No. I 4. I want 6 or 7, 5. Freeman needs to go to the Marlins. Yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. We love that Marlins.
I think I would be okay with the Marlins. If Freddie Freeman go to the Marlins, they're not going to do. for whatever reason, Nick really likes the Marlins this year.
I
will
like that
say
pitching staff, bro. We had them last year, and
Marlins and unders.
I know it's not really an abbreviated season because you're only losing a week.
Yeah,
But
it's not, and they're going to make up the games.
Expanded playoffs. I am definitely going to be jumping into a Marlin future. I'll jump into again. You know, I'm definitely going to have those derelict Angels again. Thinking, can we just get some pitcher to be hot? Like the Angels are the only guy. Every team has some pitcher comes out of nowhere, be like, wow, if this guy duplicates this year, we're going to be awesome, right? Every team has that guy one year. Like, you know, Chicago one year comes in, he goes like 10-0. You're like, wow, if this guy could just go like, you know, if he goes 10-6 next year, it'll be great. Nah, you know, he goes, 3-17.
Yep.
The Angels are the only team in baseball that doesn't have a guy that just comes out of nowhere for a bunch of wins, right? I think
exactly. The Angels pitching is mediocre at best, and
like the Giants last year had an entire rotation of guys who just had a great year, going 15-6.
Right? Yes.
The Angels get the guys who like they start out 4-0 and then break down. They're out for he's going to be out for 6 weeks with a tear in his shoulder. See how he comes back with a torn labrum. They'll come. So, but the Marlins pitching, I'm all in on Marlins pitching. I'll take a
I like the Marlins. Yes.
Extended playoffs. I'm definitely going to be looking down for a team in like 4th place in these divisions to get in, because we've seen teams, right? We saw the Nationals. Only they got lucky because it was a full season. They roared all the way back. We see teams start out bad, and you know, a team that like the Marlins, maybe they're hanging around, right? They were hanging around last year, right? The Braves, we saw the Braves being like a 500 team, not doing much in the short season. So who knows? I might look to the Royals again. I don't know. Who knows? You know, I'll definitely be looking at. Although you're not going to find much value on a team like the Red Sox because they're like a public kind of team. But
is it crazy to think that the Marlins could finish 2nd or 3rd in this NL East this year?
You know, it's possible. I mean, Scherzer's 50, right? How old Scherzer? 38 years old. It's not like that guy's got.
Yeah, but he still almost had a Cy Young season last year.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you don't know when it's today.
No, you don't.
Listen, if you're a Met fan, are you shocked when this guy throws the ball, he rolls his ankle off the hill, and he's out for 2 months? Like
not at all.
Let's put as our own as a fan of any team, you know. Like the jinx comes out sometimes. You're like, this is what happens when we sign a guy, right? It just seems to happen.
He'll pitch twice and then he'll need Tommy John. That'll be the case. And then the Mets will end up sucking.
Your medical staff going back years to like the guys with concussions, let's put them on a plane to Colorado. I mean, like your medical staff is horrendous. The misdiagnosing, I know he's fine, put him out there. Fine, he goes out there. Well, he's got a broken arm and he's still throwing 6 innings. Oh, I didn't know his arm was broken. Well, why are you talking? You know, like So I'll definitely look. Arizona Cardinals, a team I'll be looking.
Yep.
You know, everybody's
going to playoffs. Cincinnati,
and people, just so you know, I'm not going to tell you to take the Dodgers to win the NL West. It'll be Arizona and probably the Padres because they'll be plus money. You know,
I just got a notification. Tatis Jr. will be sidelined for a couple months with something of wrist injury.
All right. Arizona, let's go.
Okay. Don't go that far. Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants to repeat as back to
again.
But
Hornets win over 228. What do you think about this one? What do we got here against OKC? All right,
I'm on OKC.
It's a Hornet win. But
I'm on OKC.
OKC, yes.
Yeah.
The line's down.
Hornets don't deserve to be double-digit favorites. No.
Yes, they are nice. I like that staff a lot. Detroit is a decent pitcher. Yeah, Detroit's another team we'll be looking to bet on. Maybe we'll get some, what's that? Tork, Spencer, first baseman. Baseball's back, Rob. Yes. We love our baseball here. It's my favorite guy. And you have guys who just love betting. You know, it's all NFL football. For me, baseball's my favorite sport. I'm not going to lie.
All day.
I'm not going to lie. It's my favorite. There's just so many games because I'm a bettor. I put games out of cap, whatever you want. In baseball, I can bet 10 dogs a day and not get hurt. It's wonderful. Braves management made some great pickups before the deadline. Yeah, they did. I mean, the KC pickup, what's his name, was just crushing it for them. I mean, great moves for the Braves. Paid off. That's a good – listen, if you get Ian Anderson solid, if Fry guys, a good pitcher, like this is a good staff, and they got good young players. You know, I can't come in here and knock the Braves. I mean, the Braves are a good team. Yeah, OKC in the points. Got to take the 10. I mean, I just can't with Charlotte laying that kind of number. I don't think. Again, I'm not betting. The only game I'm even thinking of betting here is the Nuggets over, and I didn't even bet this game. NBA for me, I'm wrapped into college hoops. We got NIT. I got to get posted here. Although a lot of Thursday, Friday college basketball is posted for the tournament. That's already up. Again, go buy it. Stop being cheap. You want 55%, and you want to knock 55%? Go ahead. Bet 1,000 games. Let me see you get 55%. I'm guessing about 1% of you might be able to do that. Maybe less. Took the plus 10-2 on OKC. Yeah, I mean, come on with Charlotte. I mean, you think Charlotte's? I mean, is this Muggsy Bogues and Del Curry and Lonzo Mourning and LJ? You know, come on, this team. I mean, 10 points? No way. Not happening. Not happening one bit. That's it. Comments are all. It's slow today. I get it. We're gonna wrap up. Allie Burns is rolling on next. And I gotta think about some ideas, folks. We gotta roll in a new intro. We'll keep the music. I want to do like Allie's. I like Allie's intro. I watched her intro the other day. Tim, what do you think? She's got like the photos of her, and I like
it's
it.
Unique.
Yeah.
No, I like it. She really loves it. So I mean,
it's definitely not the Star Wars intro, which is fabulous.
Yeah, but we kind of switched that one. We gotta figure out a way to slow down the writing because we end up putting more on there. And it just goes, and then just the writing's gone in 20 seconds. You can't even read it. So we got to figure out how to slow it down. But yeah, I love that Star Wars intro.
I got to see mine's. I think I'm just going to throw out some photos, llamas and cash cows.
You got to go with the llamas. I mean, how can you not?
Maybe we got a grandmama. Yes, grandmama. It's fabulous. It's good. Larry Johnson was good. I mean, not like college good, but he was a solid NBAer. Warrior over is 12, too high to cover. You know what? I don't think it's that high because Washington Wizards are not a team I'm high on. But again, I'm not betting that, Jay. I don't want to lay.
Nope.
You know, I just don't. And I do in the chat here. I fill out games I kind of like for NBA just because people are betting NBA. But honestly, I don't. I bet, I said this at the start of the show, how many NBA games I bet this year? 37 games. That's all I bet this year, NBA. 37. 37 NBA games. 21 and 16. The video, yeah, bad in the video. 58 and 75 point out video, a game here that I kind of like. I don't bet it. It's during NFL, it's college football where I'm making money. It's college hoops from November to March where I'm making money. I mean, you see the numbers there. I'm not running to bet the NBA. Guys, I don't know if they're playing. They're sitting out. Teams are tanking. It's load management. It's a bunch of nonsense. I just think there's better options. I could wait a day. And that for gambling, betting, you got to have a little bit of discipline. You can't just do it. Do you live bet in middle of games? Sometimes, Rob, occasionally, like, Super Bowl, I'll hit a little live bet, but I'm not sitting watching a bunch of games. That's more if I'm in a playoff game or something where I'm actually invested. Like for college basketball Saturday when I got 10, 15, 20 games bet when there's 170 games, 160 games in college hoops, I'm not looking to live bet one. I bet my game, favorite dog. I think it's doggy outright. I think it's a favorite in a blowout. I'm not running to bet it. Yeah, I understood. I can break it down. I've been deciphering the language for a while. Yeah. So middles, I'll do middle sometimes because I'll do I'll bet NFL on a Saturday, Sunday ahead of next week's games, and I'll get some middle numbers on some college football middles. But again, with the live betting and in-gaming, no. I mean, sometimes, and again, that's more playoff kind of time. We're watching a game, not every day, because I'm not going to spend one game to sit here and watch it all the time. Memphis first quarter covers has been amazing. Yeah, listen, that kid, definitely MVP caliber. The team's good, always over. We kind of like the Memphis overs. Someone else brought up the Memphis overs too for the first quarters and just covering first halves. So told the wife, showed her the proof, got her skeptical blessing. Oh, man. It's always skeptical with the wives. Raptors OKC, my only bets today, waiting on tournaments.
Boom. But like both of that, it's a 2-0 day.
Yeah. I've no Laker money. And OKC's a team we've had a bunch of times here in the chat. I mean, I don't know who we've had more for NBA picks here. OKC or Detroit. We've had them quite a few times too. So I'm gonna be honest though. Looking ahead, I told you I kind of like the Nets. I think we'll find good value on the Nets because there's a sleeper. Kyrie's back now, right? He comes back. He should be playing New York I guess this week. I don't understand what the weight is there, but
Are they a sleeper though? Are they a sleeper, or is everybody just expecting them?
Yeah, I don't know if people are expecting them because you just see their bad numbers. But listen, when they play, those two cats, I don't even care about Harden not playing. I
don't care. No,
the other two guys, Kyrie and Durant. I mean, Harden's good, but he's just a numbers guy. I think these other two guys are just exceptional talents. I mean, we could knock Kyrie. Dude, when that dude's playing, he's awesome.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's a good player.
People don't say he's a top 5 when he's got his flat head rolling. I love that he's doesn't
flat
like
earther. He's a flat earther. Doesn't like them damn globers.
Globers.
You think it's a globe? What a moron!
Unbelievable. Nuggets, T-Wolves, Raptors. Game's over. Nugs and Sixers. Yes. T-Wolves over Spurs 240. I mean 240. I gotta say yes to that, Jen. That's just a huge number. I mean, I see the 240. I gotta go over just on principle. And Toronto over the Lakers total. I'd go over there because I don't know who the heck's showing. Maybe the Lakers show up and score some points. Lakers. That's a spot I'm either not betting them or I don't want to get involved in them. Detroit, Lenny. Hey, Detroit.
Hi, Lenny.
You should have. And here's the plus money, honey.
The boss is here. Boss is here. Behave on your best behavior. Sit still. Could look good.
I'm doing a little plus money total chaos tonight. Doing some NBA total chaos for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm in that too.
So, again, she's up next. Be sure to follow. I got that up in the banners. Follow Max Wagers. Here's the other. So it's me, Morningwood, and parlays. Chris and his parlays, bro. He is good when it's just parlay show. All right, we're gonna wrap this guy up. So it was good seeing everybody. And honestly, I got to do some NIT. I told you all my NIT games I liked. If you want all my other premiums, again, I don't really come in and push packages and stuff, but it's a good deal. If you get my March Madness package with the promo, it's $175, and you're going to have a ton of games. You have 14 college hoops games ready for Thursday, Friday. It's not even counting the NIT, which you're going to have at least another 10. So right off the bat, you're going to have 50 games this week. So $1 a pick. Not going to go wrong. But everybody, have a good Money Monday. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Max Wager Network. Winning free picks. Come say hello. I will see everybody tomorrow. Vanderbilt. What are we talking about, Vanderbilt? For tomorrow? No, we like Belmont. Belmont tomorrow, Jen. And we'll talk about more knit action